Is it going?
Yeah. Should
Is
be.
it?
Maybe.
It says stop. I'm going to assume we're going. All right. Welcome back to the TNM podcast. Oh.
Yeah. Hey.
Welcome back to the TNM podcast. We'll just delete all that stuff before. I'm your host here, Tyrell Miller. Over to my right.
Stetson Miller.
And my left.
Tim.
Yeah. Well, we're going to have a little bit of something different. Yeah. With you. I decided to do this thing called the Yum Box. I think I explained it a little bit last podcast, or one of the two, where basically every single month I get a new box that has something from some different countries, like 6 different snacks. So we're going to go ahead and try these on camera, and then afterwards we're going to revert back and continue on with the podcast as it is. But yeah, so today is the land of milk and honey. Yeah, Israel.
Nice.
Yep.
Should be Israel.
Yeah.
Better be Israel. That's what the land of milk and honey is.
Better be some milk and honey in there.
All right.
Right?
Yeah.
Israel.
So it is
Yay.
Israel. It is Israel. Yeah. Okay, they give us a nice little map. All right, and some like a book, something like that.
Okay.
All right, so the first snack is something I cannot read.
Let's see. All right.
Chica. I don't know. Chica.
Looks like chocolate.
Dude, it looks like chocolate and like a pastry or something like that. I don't know.
I like
Looks
crackers
like
or something.
little
I don't
dog
know.
chow.
Nougat bites.
Nougat bites. Okay.
Friendly
all right, here we go.
Nougat bites.
All right, here we go. Here you go. There you go.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. They smell. Oh, you didn't think it. Oh, no. Okay, well, we're starting. Here we go. No.
Smells like peanut butter.
Dude, it tastes like peanut butter. It's really dry.
It is really dry.
Like, it really just takes out the saliva from your mouth.
It's like a wafer with peanut butter.
Yeah.
But there's almost
Not bad, though.
like, it almost tastes like
Nutella?
meat a little bit in there.
It does. It's like
Just
the ending
This
parts.
is the flavoring of the.
Like the
Any more?
aftertaste.
Any more? One more try?
Whoops, I just banged the mic stand.
Let's see. Let me do a second one. Hurry up. It's not bad.
No. It's alright.
All right. From 0 to 10. Starting with you.
I'll give it a 6.
Okay. So how we're gonna do the rating then is so 5 is just like it's consumable. Like,
Average.
you can
Full.
just whatever. Yeah. 4 is like I wouldn't buy it, but it's not bad. 3 is it's kind of gross. 2 is this is disgusting, and 1 is I would not feed it to the dog. And anything above the 6 is just big.
Yeah.
Pretty big.
So yeah, I'd probably give it a 6 then, or yeah. Actually, 5.5.
5.5.
Okay.
5.5. Yeah. All right. Next snack.
What do we got here?
Bisley onion.
These little onion ring
Flavored
things.
wheat snacks. They're wheat.
Okay.
All right.
Little onion ring stuff.
Yeah. Here we go. Here we go. There you go, Tim.
Oh, they look.
There you go, Sisson.
They look like round Fritos, and they're a little bit more
Really
brown.
tiny.
They're really strong. They smell really strong.
They smell good.
They smell good. Yeah. All right, here we go. Oh.
I like it.
I like them.
Kind of like chicken and a biscuit.
I think it's like a.
It's the kind of vibe I'm getting.
It's like a French onion, or like the sour cream and onion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wish the texture was a little bit less rough, but
Rough.
you know, when you have wheat snacks,
crunchier.
It's not as
Love
fine.
crunchy. You're driving and listening to us eat. Ha ha! I bet you're jealous.
What?
All right, quit eating, Timmy.
Well, it was good.
It is pretty good. So, would you rate it, Tim?
I'll give that an 8.
8.
That's pretty good. I like that. I would buy some more.
I'd give it a 7.
I like it.
6.5.
6.5. All right, next one.
That looks like a Twinkie.
Ooh, what do we got? It's a little freaky looking mouse thing.
Little thingy.
Kangaroo.
Eek.
It's a kangaroo,
kinda
not
like-
a mouse. What are you talking about?
They look kind of like corn nuts.
You do.
I don't like corn nuts too much.
Sorry.
Hopefully not quite as crunchy as them. Oh, okay.
Actually, get another.
actually
Take 2.
Little
Piece
puff-
two.
Pieces
little puff
of
treats.
corn.
They don't have
Yeah.
corn nuts at all.
Here we go.
What's that flavor? Here, hang on.
It's like barbecue.
Let's see. Corn, rice, wheat,
It's like
vegetable oil, fat,
like-
spices, starch, and salt.
a soft version of cakes.
Pretty good ingredient list. Not very many, just like 5 or 6 ingredients.
What are they made of? Barley, you said?
Corn,
Corn.
rice, wheat.
What do you give it? Okay, Tim. We have a. All right, what do you give it? Tim?
I give it a 7.
A 7. Okay, I give it a 5. I didn't really like it.
6.5.
Flavor's okay.
Next one. Ooh.
Chick Check.
Chick Check. Everything flavored snack.
Looks like one of
Everything
those
flavor?
Frito.
Everything
Looks like
flavored.
a Frito thing. Frito swirls.
It looks like Frito barbecue swirls.
Yeah.
I can't open it because I'm stupid.
Yes.
You almost said the naughty word.
Oh, not the R word.
Hard R. All right, here we go.
Ooh, like the.
I want a long one.
Okay.
Yes. Well,
Here we go.
it's like
You smell
churro.
like barbecue.
What's everything flavored? What defines everything
It's like
flavored?
nothing flavored.
It is.
Gotta have another one.
Oppenheimer. There you go. Everything flavored.
Oppenheimer. Sounds German.
It does.
Oh, these are okay.
Stop eating it.
All right. What do you give it?
I'll give it a 6.5.
6.5. All right.
All right.
4.75.
Ooh.
6.5.
6.5. All right.
That's all
I don't want to get the candies.
I want those fancy ones. They look so.
Nah. Let's do the chocolate.
I don't want chocolate.
Chocolate.
Moo.
Yes.
Chocolate. If they do chocolate wrong, I'm gonna be pretty disappointed. Although I don't really like chocolate. I'm not really a chocolate
is
kind of
very
guy.
okay.
Yeah, you know.
You better find a golden ticket.
Yeah.
Much.
Here we go.
Ugh.
Ticking me off. I can't open it. Okay.
There we go.
Just rip off the side. Oh, okay. Tinfoil. I can't open tinfoil right. Okay. Here you go.
Corner.
Hey, oh,
I
frick.
wanted a corner.
Smells like the cease candy.
All right, we go.
Smells like chocolate.
Crunchy. I didn't expect that.
Yeah, there's like little crunchy bits in there.
I like
A
that.
little sweeter than normal chocolate.
No, it's not.
I was expecting it to be
think.
like, oh, and they pop like Pop Rocks.
They do.
Pop Rocks in the chocolate.
It's like Pop Rock honey chocolate.
Whoa, it does. That's so weird.
That is so weird, man.
Cool.
Another one.
That's cool.
Yeah, I want another one too. That's kind of
Whoa, there's a big one.
Big one in the middle too.
There you go, Tim.
Give me my.
Dude, it's still popping, man.
Pop rocks. It's great.
Still popping. It is
it's like-
so weird.
Yeah, you see like those little
cool.
chunks
It's
of
still popping.
sugar in there.
Yeah, you wouldn't think Pop Rocks and chocolate would be a good combination.
I like it.
Oh,
lot.
they thought of everything.
You'd think they'd have that on the packaging a little more though, than just like a cow.
I mean, they probably do.
Explosions.
They probably do, and we just can't read it.
No, I mean like effects would be like
It does.
"Ow."
Yeah, it does. Pop, pop.
Oh, it does.
Yeah, it's like little fireworks.
Yep.
Little tiny fireworks. Right
That is
there.
so cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's an interesting find.
Discovery.
All right.
I give that a 7.5.
7.5, I'll give it an 8.
7.
All right. So
Fancy ones. Do the fancy ones.
we have two of the same thing. Looks like nut bars.
Either
Probably
pistachio
candies.
or like mint.
Still popping.
I know it's still popping. Here you go, Sisson. Tim, you want one? You want one
like
all
a
to
little-
yourself?
Looks like a little
Sure.
bar of protein.
Oh yeah, they are pistachios.
They smell like pistachios.
Yeah, shows on there.
Nuts.
Nuts. All right, here we go. Oh, you're not ready.
Not open yet. Oh, it's really soft and like clay.
It is. It's like clay.
Malleable.
I don't mind it.
It's like eating sand. It's like a bar of sand.
Edible sand.
Yeah. Not a fan.
I think you lied.
It's just like wet
a
sand
10
that you
to
pack
me.
together like on the
Joking.
beach.
Look in the packaging. Yeah, it's just
back.
sand. You got fooled.
Man, dude. What happened?
No.
Oh, man.
Ah.
Okay.
What was that?
Oh, man.
Okay, let's
Can't get over the whole, like,
let's read the ingredients.
sand was such... can't read. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't read.
All right.
Bro, I'd give that a 3.
Yep. I'm thinking a 3.
5.
Oh, man. Okay. We have 2 snacks left.
Ooh.
It's like a chew. Look at this thing.
Is it
Look
hard?
at
Wow, it's so fancy.
Oh, they have the Yum Awards here.
I know. You can like, whatever.
You can rate them best, second best, worst, and weirdest.
Weirdest.
But yeah, whatever.
Weirdest, I give the chocolate with Pop Rocks. Weirdest,
Yeah,
but I
that's
give
cool.
that as
Those are weird. It's still popping.
Oh,
It is still kind of popping.
that looks. I like that. I like that.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, it's one of those.
Ah,
I've always wanted to eat one of
Oh,
those.
yeah. Heck yeah.
it's got like
Better
nuts
be like,
in it.
better be like. It's
got peanuts in it.
Nuts in it. I hope it's like
It looks like
Strawberry.
like cranberry stuffed with nuts.
cranberries. Yeah, that's what that is.
It smells like jelly filling on donuts. Okay.
It's pretty blah.
Looks like a nut bar, kind of.
Pretty blah.
I think it's as good as your typical nut bar.
Yeah. Nah. All right, what do you rate it?
I'd rather
It's like, what
eat
is that
the
powdered?
sand.
Is that flour or powdered sugar on the end of it? It doesn't even taste like sugar. It tastes like
I'm
powdered.
not sure.
Powdered what's it
It sure
called?
does look appetizing though.
It did look good.
I'll just keep.
Yeah, I'd give it a straight 5. Just
5. I'd give it a 4.
3.5.
3.5. All right. Sometimes they have like candy and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure that's what this is. The Ukrainian candy
Well, what's
was
isn't there a mystery one?
that. Ooh, man,
Is there no mystery?
dude.
that one's tough.
Yeah, got it. Okay.
Got it.
Okay.
All right, so this looks like kind of. Oh, never mind. I thought it was.
Is that all
this looks like
sugar?
the same deal, but it's not at all. It's just.
Please don't be pistachio.
It just doesn't look like.
No, it's
it's probably like coconut. Yeah.
Coconut.
Oh man, I hate coconut.
Nah, it's
All right, here we go.
It's okay.
Smells like coconut oil.
It's just a solid thing of coconut. I'm gonna spit it out.
Coconut's good for you. They help with cramps.
Ugh.
Right over your jacket.
What? Right, yeah, right over the top of my jacket.
Right into your jacket.
I give it a 2. Actually, no, I don't give it a 2. I give it a 3 because a 2 is just too much. I save that for the worsts.
Yeah, 3's pretty good for that.
Give it a 9. no, I'm joking.
All right, well.
Like a 3. 3 is good.
Got it?
That's it. That's everything for today. Well, we're going to continue on with the podcast. Back to your, like I said just a second ago,
Want any more potato?
regularly scheduled program. Goodbye. April. All right, and we are back at it again.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, well, we're going to go ahead and do the month of the week. This month of the week is August.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's up on the screen right now?
Yeah.
Oh, whoops, I just accidentally added, instead of October, it says October.
Nice. You put an M on there?
Yeah,
Oh,
and
wow.
N too. Okay,
Nice.
so gender is female. Family role, grandma on the mother's side.
Okay.
Personality description, she's warm, sweet, loving, always makes food, loves to listen, old, white hair, quiet yet laughs a lot, slow to anger. Married to December.
Okay.
Yep. So pretty much, I mean, you're starting to figure this out now. I mean, I'm still going to run through like a whole genealogy like at the end or whatever.
Okay.
But yep, and you can tell because she's holding a pie.
Yeah, she's got pie. She likes
She's-
making pie.
Yep,
Pretty good.
she's one of those types of people which we love.
Burns
Us
out.
pie lovers, us pie eaters. Okay. Well, today we're going to continue on pretty much what we've been doing for a while now. Every couple of episodes, we like to do question episodes because they tend to have just they can just go anywhere. So we're gonna go ahead and start that. I still want to do an episode where we just start from nothing.
Yeah, and just go with no like outline of what's happening and stuff.
I mean, I
Yeah.
think it'd be hard, but I think we could try as long as everybody cooperated.
Don't start any bits, yeah.
Well, I mean, that's not because we don't write those
We
down.
would want to start bits everywhere and every chance
Yeah.
we got.
Yeah.
But
Is this a bit?
yeah. Okay, well, we're gonna go ahead and start this thing. So, who wants to ask the first question?
Any side
I
stuff?
don't care.
That's
Go
it.
for
Oh yeah,
it.
any
You
side
go
stuff?
for it.
Are we doing anything like we haven't even talked about?
Not really.
Yeah. Okay.
I got a normal life.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, happy Easter, everybody! By the way.
yeah, it's Easter today. Woo.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. It was a pretty good service today. Pretty
Yeah.
good band. My drummer was going crazy, so that was nice.
Yeah.
That makes me feel very subconscious about my drumming because I suck compared to him. But yeah, okay. So Stetson asked the first question.
I don't compare myself to Keith. I can't.
Stetson asked the first question.
Fine.
And
What is something that you do that
Okay.
annoys yourself?
I mean,
Sorry, I didn't say that correct.
what is something that you do that annoys yourself?
Yes.
That's the question we're doing?
okay.
All right. How do we want to start? Me first? Just going
Sure.
clockwise. What is something I do that annoys myself? I mean, I love my nuggets. I mean, I've kind of talked about this before. I tend to bring myself into a lot of situations, like where I talk about myself a lot, and that annoys me. Like where I don't even mean to. I just like, oh, and I did this. Oh, well, I feel that. Oh, well, okay, that sucks that your dog died, but my dog died too. Speaking of dogs dying, when we were still relatively new friends, I mean, not really, me and Timothy have been friends for a while, but we were at church one day, and I used to complain about Timothy always saying, "That's cool. That's
Really?
cool. Yep. That's cool.
okay.
Or sweet. Or one of the words you used to always say. And I one time came up to you and I was like, dude, I hate how you always say that's cool. I'm like, my dog died. And you're like, that's cool. And I was completely serious. Yeah.
Which dog?
Oh man.
It was Loverboy.
Oh yeah. Well, our family didn't really like that dog very much.
Why? Because you hung out with Nico a lot?
Or did you chase the animals?
I don't know.
Loverboy was
he
the
was just
best.
kind of annoying.
Because of the pug? You don't like pugs? Pomeranian
really.
Chihuahua?
Racist towards dogs.
We just didn't like little dogs. Little
Okay.
dogs, are just,
They annoy the
kinda-
horses or
They're
something?
just yapping and all that stuff. We're just like, I don't know.
Now we got Ginger. Ginger is like a big replacement for Loverboy.
Dad's glad about that, I guess.
I love Loverboy.
Yeah.
Dad's favorite dog was Loverboy.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, Tim.
Okay. For me, probably just freaking talking myself out of doing things that aren't easy, or like doing stuff that's rather than sitting around. Like, hey, I should go out and do something.
Oh, just being lazy.
I don't really want to.
Yeah.
And I just sit around and.
Yeah.
Oh well, it's too late now. I guess I'm just gonna keep sitting around.
know exactly what you mean. Even if it's like even if you have so much time, you still.
Oh yeah, it's like
I do the same thing.
I've got
Time is the
all day
worst.
Saturday to
Yep.
freaking fold my laundry. So
Yep.
in the morning I get up, I dump my laundry onto my bed, so I got to do it before
Before you go to bed.
I go to bed, or I do it like on a weekday, and then it's like getting late, or it's late, and then it's like, all right, it's time to go to bed, and I look over, and oh crap, I have this huge pile of laundry. I'm like, well, guess I was going back into the freaking laundry basket. I do that. I
was
did
like,
that
either-
for about a week. This past week.
I was like, I thought you were gonna be like, either just do it. That's what I do to force myself.
Sleep
Or
on.
just sleep on top of it. Just
Push
like,
it onto the ground.
No, I don't.
Whatever.
I didn't. I
Clothes are
didn't do
comfortable.
That. No, they're lumpy.
Okay. All right. Somebody says
My voice isn't loud enough sometimes.
that annoys yourself.
No, I just can't. I didn't really figure out anything that
We gave you.
annoys myself. So
Okay. All right.
that's about it.
All right. My turn.
Yeah.
Well, this one's for Stetson then. We didn't ask this one last time. So Stetson, what is one quality you need in a wife?
You know why? Wait, really? Is
That's the specific
I didn't
question.
even see that question. Oh, it's just for Stetson.
Yeah, well, because we already talked about it.
Did we? Oh yeah.
I said I needed somebody that was assertive. And then you said you needed one that was low maintenance.
Yeah.
So what
Pretty
about
much.
you, Stetson? Make me a sandwich.
No, that's basic necessities.
Basic necessities.
Nice.
No, she's got to be able to do.
Gotta be able to do.
I don't know. Just kind of try new things with me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
That's
she
cool.
can't be
Completely shut in and stuff.
shut in. Okay, so she can't be in. What is that word?
Introverted? Well, not
Well, no.
necessarily introverted, but
When you're
don't
when you don't want to try new things, you're comfortable with where you are.
yeah.
Without.
Never be comfortable.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that kind of for me, that also like
Yeah, I mean,
kind of do stuff, even though it may not necessarily be the most fun for them.
yeah.
But they do it because
It's
either they
compromise.
know I enjoy it or something like
Yeah,
that. Because I'd like
compromise.
to do that as well, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like I just want to be there, you know, and do something that I know that they love and they're passionate about, and ask them about it and be interested in it.
Uh huh.
And just because you
And
know,
have it done to you as well.
Yeah.
It's compromise.
yeah.
Yeah. All right. All right. Okay. Next question. We're going through this real quick.
Okay. Oh man. So if you, I'm still trying to pick one. Yeah. Okay. What would a hobby be? What hobby would you have if? Is it just if video games didn't exist, or if you just didn't play them?
If you didn't play them,
You didn't play them.
Well, you said no games. Does that
Yeah,
no
it's
games. No games.
That
Yeah.
means no fun.
Not necessarily.
There's video
But-
games specifically. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is some hobby you wish you would do? Like, I mean, there's a difference between wish you would do and what you would actually do.
Yeah, that's the thing. Well, what I would actually do is I'd probably just still sit around,
Find
but I just
something
like
else.
look at my phone rather
Yeah.
than play video games.
All right.
But I do like some other hobbies, some minor other hobbies I do when I'm either sick of video games or just like
Yeah.
I want to go outside or something.
And it
So-
would need to be continued, like something you can do at any time. That's a problem, because video games you can do at any
Yeah,
time.
that's the nice thing about them is that you can kind of do them like, oh, I've got half an hour.
Yeah.
Let's just play some video games because a lot of things you can't really do that.
No, it's seasonal or
Yeah, it's either seasonal or it takes a little bit to set up, or it's just a
Yeah.
whole session. Like I like disc golfing. That's pretty fun. In the summertime, especially like today, I was like, man, I gotta
Disc
get out and
golf
do that.
in the
That'd be pretty
winter.
fun. Or
Invite
like
me.
foraging or something. We got. I just did that the other night a little bit. I went out and did some foraging, hammered out a little shape of a knife and stuff, and that was cool. And then some working on cars stuff too. But the thing with that is most times I just get stuck anyways. I don't know what to do. Keep going.
yeah.
But yeah.
So just random little things in.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's a few little stuff. I don't think there'd be one
Yeah, I
major
don't
hobby
think-
that I'd always stick to.
I don't think that's even possible. All right, go Sid.
I think I'd like to get back into like expanding my artistic abilities. Like maybe work on a drawing for a whole week and see how much detail I could put into it, or
Yeah.
Wish I could draw.
just kind of
Yeah,
improve
I wish I could draw.
artistic things. That's about it.
Yeah.
Because there's some things with
Get creative.
I really like, yeah, that's the thing. It's hard for me to be creative when it's just a blank slate, when there's just like, all right, here's a blank sheet of paper, draw something. I'm like, I don't know, I
bear,
need
always
like
go
a
for the
basis
teddy
or something
bear.
to work off of. Like with the smithing, I started with a railroad spike. And so I had a railroad spike, and so I kind of tried to make a shape out of that as much as I could. Like I
Yeah.
pounded out the end, made kind of a blade, and then the head of it I kind of drew that out a little bit and kind of made a hook on it. And I kind of think that I do better with that when there's a little bit of structure and something I have to start with to play off of and kind of try and do creative stuff off of that.
I mean, you could always like just start by drawing some random, like a square.
Yeah.
And then build
off of that.
Or have you ever played the game where you have one person just literally draw and,
just
and random everywhere and then you have to make something of it? It can be really cool what you can come up
but
with.
I still can't even just draw basic stuff, even like 3D objects.
Yeah.
I can't.
I'm not very good at drawing.
I can't do like,
That's
it's
why I
all
like
got to
to
be 2D.
pick up
Like
the
whenever I
hobby.
would draw a car or something when I was younger, it was always freaking side view, just straight 2D side view. And there's only like one time I tried to actually do like an actual 3-dimensional drawing.
It's all
and
based off point.
I did a lot of like close copying and stuff. I had to pay a lot of attention.
Yeah. I took an art class and it's pretty cool doing 3D. I actually really enjoyed like landscape 3D, which is like you have a point, you have a horizon, you have a point of interest or whatever, the single point, and then everything goes towards that point.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's really cool. The lines all go that point everywhere, no matter
or
what.
Or even like shading and like structure
shading
of that
is a big
stuff, it's
deal.
really hard.
Yeah, shading and then like, yeah. For me, I think instruments would be awesome to do that.
Yeah.
I would probably really try to get into, like now, would really try to get into voice acting. Just messing with the mic all the time.
Yeah.
Doing some voices, finding some new things, stuff like that. Working on my slurs, because I have a problem when I start talking a lot to be able to specify all my words and pronounce my words.
Enunciate.
Enunciate. Yeah, so just doing that.
Yeah.
That'd be fun. That'd be good for me.
And even
Getting
again,
good at poker.
Again with the blank slate thing, that's another thing with like music. Like like recently I went back and went and kind of came up with a little bit of a tune that I kind of liked, and I've been working on that. But I just have that, and I can't. Then I gotta make have an intro or a build up to it, and then
But
have a whole structure of the
what
song.
you
I
have.
have that there,
Yeah.
but to come up with that, it's
The hardest part?
the hardest part for me,
Okay.
because I can't. If it's just there, like make some noises that sound good together. It's just
Okay.
it's hard.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yep. Well, all right. So there's the hobby of no games. Okay, so that's the next question.
Well, if we're talking about hobbies, then might as well move on to the next one. So, a hobby or an instrument to play if you automatically had the skill.
I think violin for the instrument.
Yeah.
Immediately want to play violin because violin is like one of the most beautiful instruments out there. As for a hobby, man, if I had this automatically had the skill, what's something I would want to do? I mean, what kind of is it? Just skill, or can I do like requirements too? Because
do you mean
sometimes
requirement?
requirements, for instance, skydiving. Automatically want to have the requirement to go skydiving all the
sure.
time would be awesome. So then, like squirrel suit flying is probably what I would do.
Yeah.
That type of stuff. Just like jumping.
Yeah. For the instrument, I think a guitar is just really. It's a solid thing that kind of goes in everything.
Goes with everything.
Where a lot of people, it's really common. Most people have a guitar, and you can just pick it up at a gathering or something and just start playing stuff or whatever. And you can do singing, and it's a lot of fun when someone that's really good with a guitar and that knows notes and stuff, and they can just kind of pick up on things, and you can just kind of jam around and just sing or whatever.
Go with it.
It's a lot of fun. And then a hobby, again, with the smithing, I think, because that takes a lot of skill and knowledge of how stuff works and how to fold certain ways and whatever.
So
I
just
think that'd
better
be
at that.
really cool if I was
Like
able
make
to do
swords,
that really well.
those big swords that YouTubers do.
Oh yeah.
That'd be so. Like I would make swords out of like video game swords and stuff like that. It'd be so
Yeah,
cool.
there's a show
person
I
that
watch
does it, yeah.
that does that. Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah,
I
they're pretty cool.
love
They're like
watching
life
those.
size, like way the same.
Fully functional. They do like demos at the end of it where they're just like
Going with
chopping all sorts of things on this hard table, and they're fully functional.
All right, Sesson.
Yeah, I think the cello or the violin for the instrument, because I guess if you're good at that, you should be able to have pretty good musical talent. But and for the hobby, it'd be mechanic stuff, working on cars and engines. If I had the skill for that,
That would be very nice.
Yeah.
Because then I just wouldn't have to hire people to do it. I just do my own struts.
Yeah, I mean, tools is a big part of that too.
It is. You're right.
And having a
just
shop and stuff
improvise.
to work in. But yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, being good at being able to find ways around, like having to have a certain tool, being able to kind of finagle a way to get get a replacement for that tool or make a replacement for that tool is really valuable.
Yeah. All right. Next question. We're at the 30-minute mark, and I want to get. I forgot to ask my dad again for the common sense, and so I asked him before the podcast. So we'll see what kind of happens with that.
So if he doesn't by the end of it, we'll just make up our own.
Yeah, maybe we can just make it. Oh, Dad said. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. Okay. So my turn. What is something that society is hypocritical about?
Just a double standard kind of.
So I can lead this one if you want.
Yeah, sure.
So something I was talking to Stetson about earlier today is society is really big on addictions are bad, and they are. Addictions are bad.
Oh yeah.
And we have our video game addictions are terrible. We have drug addictions are terrible. You got alcoholism is terrible.
Yeah,
and all
caffeine
that stuff.
addiction.
Pornography.
Like many people are addicted to
That's
caffeine.
the thing, though. That's what I was being hypocritical about. We're hypocritical about caffeine because we almost accept it as an everyday thing. It's like, yeah, you're addicted to coffee too? Me too.
Yeah.
And it's acceptable.
I suppose since it's not super terrible for your life, I guess.
Yeah, you just get bad migraines if you have withdrawals.
You just get bad headaches and stuff.
And you're required to have that to keep your energy going, which then just gets worse as you get more.
Yeah, which I guess as long as people keep that on there, then they're okay with it. Because I guess a caffeine addiction can't really destroy your life.
No.
And so it's not quite as bad.
Yeah. I agree with that.
People
but
do celebrate. We're like, don't talk to me in the morning unless I've had my coffee or whatever.
It's like, don't talk to me unless I have my meth.
I'm really dependent on this freaking on caffeine.
On this beverage.
Yeah, and it's pretty bad.
Yep. All right, go ahead. You got one?
Man, I don't know. I guess I don't want to.
Don't want to what? Don't want to offend anybody?
No.
Offending.
Well, I think really people kind of blow out of proportion how big of a deal some things are. Or how, proportion for, say, emissions on vehicles or something like that.
But then they're the ones flying planes.
Well, that emissions on vehicles, that does make a little bit of a dent, but that's a very small part of how much of the carbon dioxide that goes in the atmosphere or whatever. An erupting volcano puts so much CO2 into the atmosphere. It puts as much as all the freaking cars running on Earth. At the same time, puts out an erupting volcano puts out a ton of pollution, or the huge freighter ships.
Yeah.
But they're got to really crack down on passenger cars. And it's just kind of dumb that way, I think. And there's a lot of different things where people think they're really making a huge difference. And when it's a very minuscule part and it's not even a big contributor to this problem, and they think that this is the main contributor.
Well, it's like that with guns.
Yeah.
You got the death count, and then they blame guns for it, specifically assault weapons, and not the number one killer when it comes to. I mean, you got car crashes, a big deal, alcoholism, obesity is a major killer.
Yeah, well, even gun deaths. Assault weapons make up a very, very small percentage of even gun deaths.
Yeah, and then you got knife deaths on top of that.
Yeah.
You're gonna stop using a knife?
Yeah, and because pistols actually make up a ton of gun deaths. I think a very, very large percent of the gun deaths. Yeah. But then, and even deaths in general, guns are a tiny, tiny microscopic thing. Heart problems are the biggest ones.
Malpractice
malpractice
is one of the larger ones.
Well. Yeah. Car crashes, medical malpractice, and obesity are are three of the really big ones.
Yep. And then you got like overdose.
There might be one that I'm missing as well, but yeah. Also, there's just a lot of other bigger contributors that kind of go under the radar.
Vending machines kill more people every year than sharks.
Yeah, like falling vending machines. Yep. Well, I mean,
quit rocking them, boy.
Like sharks as well. People are so scared that a shark is going to come and eat them. When single-digit people get attacked by sharks every year, let alone die.
Well, and seals,
and then
as well.
Hippos, cows, tons of other things kill people way more than sharks, and they're way more common and way more dangerous than a shark.
But we care more about the little things and the big things, and a lot of it. And then you got abortions too, which kills massive amounts. But people don't want to stop having sex, so that's why we're gonna keep it.
Yeah,
pretty much.
And because if they want to, you have to really ignore stuff for a long time. You can't, like, birth control in general or having protection or whatever, and then you have to not do that. And then there's also like the Plan B pill or whatever. You have to not do that, and then you also have to wait for like 6 weeks or something.
Yeah.
And then even
it's
farther, and then if you prolong it even farther, where you go late term abortions and stuff, like how do you let it go that far?
Yeah. Well, then you're gonna suffer through that because you can get sickness, you get morning sickness.
It
and all
can be
stuff.
really bad, and
bad.
especially even on your mental health too.
Yeah.
It can be really impacting on your mental health.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
it's
What was I gonna say? Shoot. Man, it was just something pretty important. You were talking about mental health and abortions. Well, I'll figure it out later. Seth's your turn.
I was off the wrong track with my answer, so I was gonna, agree with the guns part.
Okay, we'll think of a new one.
Yeah. I don't know how to think about this stuff right now. That's not the right thing to say. I have no answer.
I don't know, which we did kind of go into other
one,
stuff. We went into a lot of other stuff before he answered.
Another one is, this is a big one for educational majors, is how we're extremely fine with being bad at math, but nothing else. So, for instance, you ever been in a class or any place where they say, "Oh, you're bad at math"? "Oh, I'm really bad at math too." And everybody almost you almost find friend groups based off of, "Oh, I'm bad at math as well."
People all the time where you go like, what's 75 plus 30?
I don't know. Algebra.
I don't know. Let's get out my phone and do it on the freaking thing. Yeah.
It's acceptable to be bad at math.
Even basic math. Yeah. Even very basic addition is very accepted that
we're just okay with
be
it.
bad at.
We're completely okay.
Yeah, if someone doesn't know, well, I suppose, but
sometimes it's okay. But like the whole, when are you ever going to use algebra thing? I mean, you actually do use algebra. You don't even notice you use it.
I think algebra, but there's some things where they go really in depth, but that's
calculus.
That's when you get up into calculus and stuff.
If you're going to use calculus,
if you're taking calculus,
you're going to use it in that field.
You're going for a degree that will use that math.
Yep. Man,
I kind of found my answer.
Okay, go ahead.
I was listening to I listen to Louder with Crowder all the time, and
Crowder.
Steven
Crowder.
Oh yeah, Steven Crowder. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but he was talking about how he gets in trouble for trying to get students to debate with each other on a college campus, even though that's what
college campuses are.
Yeah,
college is for.
A college campus is to go. You go there to experience new things and learn new things and have a very diversity of thought is a big part that needs to go in. You're supposed to be in college, and you have you question things about your life, and you learn new things, learn people's perspectives. But now, kind of college is like you have to think this way. You have to think this way, or you're wrong.
Yeah,
and it's
pretty stupid.
Yeah, and then it's crazy how much they can be indoctrinated by that too, where they do that and they believe that, and they're like, yes, this is the way to believe. And when they see someone else that doesn't believe that way,
they flip out.
Yeah,
it's a personal slap.
Yeah, because they're kind of taught that these people that think differently than you, they're they're bad people.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
why would
Oh,
you
yeah.
let these bad people talk with you? Because then they might infect your mind and influence you, in a bad way or something like that. And it's kind of dumb.
Yeah, I actually found out what I was talking about on abortion. So Ben Shapiro brings up a very good topic. So the problem, this is the hypocrisy in it all. You know how they're trying to define when life starts? Anytime you try to put a definition on when life starts, it is also done for a person too, for an adult. If you understand what I'm saying. So, for instance, let's say when the heart beats. Okay, but what about some people that are literally being put onto machines to let that heart beat for, like the machines
Pacers.
are starting to beat for them, pacers.
Oh, like pacemakers, yeah.
Anytime that something other than you is starting your heart, or when you have people that are completely dead for a second and they come back. I mean, even then there's a big that maybe was a bad
when
example.
they're dead, they lost their heartbeat,
Yeah,
and so
well,
they
then
were
brain
dead.
Okay, or like
then they weren't alive.
When it's still in the womb.
the
But then
whole.
it's all location right there.
But then you got like one person said when they are
But pacemakers don't make your heart beat for you.
that was wrong.
They
machines-
regulate it,
yeah.
so it's not irregular heartbeats.
Yeah,
They keep it steady.
I was talking about when machines are literally keeping you alive.
Okay, yeah. If you're hooked up to a machine.
Another
yeah.
example would be when one kid was arguing with Ben Shapiro, and he said that he believes life is defined when you are a functional person in society, like you benefit society.
Okay.
Or no, yeah, something like that. No,
Well, then that's like anyone under
yeah, I've
7 years old,
and then
10 years old.
There was another one where it said when you are what is it? What is it when you can?
Need your mom's.
No, what is it when you can think? You can think like about
When
yourself.
you have
it's like
sentience. When you're sentient.
When you are sentient, yes. And they said,
That's
well,
again
you believe
under
in,
5 years old.
Well, not just that. I mean, also we got people in comas too. They can't
Yeah,
think.
but-
They're not doing it. They're literally.
once
they're not.
Once they reach that point the first time, then they're alive.
Apparently.
And I think you can't like leave that part
But
unless
if you
you're
define
actually
something
dead.
as the definition of whatever you're trying to say, it works for both sides, unless you say before the womb. That's where you have to start it. Is before the womb, then that does not count. After the womb, everything else is fine. You lived your life, and then you went back, and let's say you died, and then you came back. Whatever,
'Cause
you're
once
fine there. But
once you're established that you're alive,
yeah,
then
And so that's
then
what
you're
they've-
kind of alive until you're
that's what they have
heart
to
isn't
result
beating or you're
to as
dead,
the
yeah.
definition of life, when life begins. And yeah.
Yeah, did you see that one clip? Recently, Dave Rubin did an interview with Ben Shapiro, and he's a gay man.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, and I saw at the end of the clip where Ben actually said that if there was someone in his family was as a Jew married a non-Jew, he wouldn't attend the wedding.
Ben wouldn't?
Yeah, and I thought that was kind of weird.
I mean, is there a rule in Jewish law that
See,
you
I don't
can't?
know. Well, there's that, and like,
is. He
said he wouldn't, attend a gay wedding either.
Well,
And,
that's
like,
against Jewish law.
Yeah, he wouldn't attend a gay wedding, or he wouldn't attend an
Okay.
I
I mean, he's pretty strictly
wedding.
Jew, so if it's against the Jewish law, then that's why.
Yeah.
You can have your
suppose.
beliefs, yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna try to. Anyway, okay, let's get on to the next question. Actually, what time is it? We're at 40. Man,
45 minutes, yeah.
Come on, Dad.
It's time for dad.
Come on, Daddy. Well, let's go ahead and start another question. Go ahead, Timmy. I will.
Is it me?
There's only
Man.
like 4 more.
All right.
I might just call him.
You could.
He
yeah,
answers calls.
if he does, yeah.
Yeah.
He would answer.
It's
Man.
the opposite from mom.
See, that's the thing.
It's only 4 questions.
I don't really have any solid answers for these.
Yeah.
Which
All
one? Just
right. So, if you could ask any question to one person in history, who would it be?
In history?
And what would you ask him?
In history. This one's kind of a hard one. Go ahead, son.
Ooh, give me that hard.
Well, you're next in line.
Yeah, I know.
One person in history, no matter how far back it is, or whoever it is.
I don't really think of these things.
Oh, none of us do.
Yeah.
That's the point of the questions.
It's I
You
know.
be Jesus.
Yeah, that's the thing. But I don't know what would I ask Jesus?
Yeah,
Or what would
I definitely ask
talk
Jesus
to him about, or
something,
what
but
would I
just
say?
Don't know what
I
I
don't
would
know.
ask.
Or yeah, I really don't know. It's because I don't know what I would even ask him if I was there, or if I saw them, or got to talk to him, or whatever.
Yeah.
Larry King said that if he could ask one person in history something, what would it be? And his answer was he would ask Jesus if he was really born of a virgin, because that would change everything, or that would make everything
But I mean, if
fit
he
together.
but if he asked
So
him,
you just ask a question, any question at all, then.
but if you asked him and he said yes, you still wouldn't know if he was actually telling the truth.
Yeah.
really. Like unless you saw something.
Unless you got an immediate answer.
Yeah.
You could ask, who was it? Alexander Bell. Mm-hmm. Did you regret not being fast enough to get the what was it? Was Alexander Bell the one that fought against what's his face to get the phone or the electricity first?
No, Alexander Graham Bell. He did the telephone. He
Did
invented the telephone.
Who was the guy that was fighting for the electricity?
It was Nikola
No, the
Tesla.
light.
Tesla and
It was Tesla and Edison.
Edison,
were
and Edison beat
very-
Tesla.
Yeah, they did.
Even
They had a
though-
lot of. They were kind of around the same time, and
Yeah.
supposedly, from what I heard from my teacher, in grade school, was that Edison was a terrible person, and he always tried to sabotage Tesla's stuff, and he talked bad about him and whatever. And I was like,
Yeah.
no, I don't know. I don't know that. Well, supposedly there's things that Tesla had that he had like a frequency generator that could shake, find the frequency to shake something apart, and it would do that, and it would shake like an entire object apart.
Okay.
And I don't know how it worked or what it was.
it's pretty cool.
I would ask Shakespeare, William Shakespeare, if
What's
he
your
wrote
real
his
name?
plays.
If he wrote his plays.
Yep, there's a huge.
Is there a debate about that?
Huge debate on who was actually the person that wrote Shakespeare's plays, because they did not believe a single person of just literally no background, no nothing. Because there's an actual real William Shakespeare, and he was never really anything. I mean, he's born in a specific place. We think. According to my college professors, there was a guy, one of the writers for the King. I forget what his name is, but that he used a random person as his kind of.
Oh, so he kind of
He
had
would write his
a
own
persona.
stories and put him on as that character. Yeah, as he was the one that wrote it.
Side life.
Yeah.
Well, because did Shakespeare's things really get popular until was it after he died, or was it while he was still alive that was the thing?
I think it was pretty good. I mean, it influenced a lot of stuff from what I've been told.
But was it after he died, or was
No,
it
it was before. While he was,
during his life?
It was
Okay.
enough that they created, while he was still alive, a William Shakespeare theater.
Okay.
And he performed
Okay.
the theaters with Hamlet. They burned down the roof.
Oh,
It's
wow.
Hamlet 3. Or no, 6. I don't know. One of the no, not Hamlet. Sorry, Henry. Henry the Sixth. I think is what it was.
yeah.
Or Henry the Third. One of the two. But
Yeah.
so I guess we would never know. But that's a person I guess I would ask.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or ask William Shakespeare, did you really write it? And if you did, great. If you didn't, who wrote it?
Yeah.
You guys don't know anybody else?
Yeah. I don't know.
Okay, that's kind of a hard one.
about
'Cause you have to know your history.
You have to, and you also have to kind of be really interested in one specific person and have a lot of, and kind of has to have some mystery that you would want to find out that no one would know unless they talk to him
Yeah.
or something like that.
I go ask every single person before Noah. Be like, do you regret? This is where you're gonna end up. Do you regret not going on the boat?
Yeah.
All right. My turn. What is your biggest pet
sure.
peeve?
Yeah.
Oh no, it's Stetson turn, isn't it?
Yeah, always that's
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
What is your biggest pet peeve?
Okay. after.
I don't know. You're next in line, so.
Well, we'll start the next one.
Okay.
Between the two.
I don't know. With a person, I don't know, just a person being overly
Trying to egg you on. I could get you so ticked so quickly.
Yes, you know exactly how to
get it
just
to the point.
get right
I'm
under there,
you
under
can,
the skin.
You can hear me laughing and joking.
Yeah, and I
you
know
get
that you're
so
just-
ticked,
I
dude.
just
You're like, oh man, I love it.
Yeah.
Right. So when somebody
that's a
personally,
big thing.
Okay, for
Because
me,
you're just intentionally being wrong.
I am. I'm enjoying it too.
Yeah. But also when someone is really kind of arrogant
Okay.
and
So personally,
they just hold themselves that they're really cool and they're
Okay.
like the best
Even though
person.
they're freshmen.
stupid freshman.
Yeah.
All right. So
Yeah.
the material
It just makes me just not like that person.
I don't like.
I don't necessarily get mad to the point where I like
you just
punch them
immediately
or something.
discredit
I just
everything
go,
they're gonna say.
Yeah, I just immediately just go, yeah. And but what they say, if they say, oh yeah, well I did, well, I just don't really believe them that much.
Okay. So material wise, is there anything that you just dislike?
As far as
Just annoys you?
things,
Yeah.
I don't know.
A missing tile on a floor.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not really super OCD. I don't really care too much about that. Some things are kind of annoying, but
Okay.
it's just whatever. Yeah.
All right.
I don't know. Having to form habits of just maintenance on yourself, kind of, where you just like, I gotta brush my teeth or whatever, and
Forming habits. Okay.
yeah, and that's the thing, because a lot of times when I'm trying to form a habit, I'll just forget all the time too.
Yeah.
Like even now with my contacts, there'll still be some days where I'll go to sleep
With them on.
and then I'll wake up and look at my alarm clock and I went, oh, I left my contacts in,
'Cause you
and
can
so then
see
my
your alarm
eyes
clock.
feel like crap.
Yeah, they do. They're so slug, dude. Nobody knows pain unless they have contacts and they have eye pain.
Yeah.
Eye pain
So like hurt your
is
eyelids
so
or
something? No, when you sleep with your contacts all night, you can feel it on your eye. Like normally you can't feel the contact, but when you have it on your eye all night, you can literally feel the plastic on
you
your
wake
eye.
up.
It
Yeah.
just makes you
And it's just like,
feel
ugh.
sloggy and that's a word I just invented.
Sloggy?
Sloggy.
Yeah.
It's a mixture between soggy and sluggish.
Yep.
Sloggy.
But
Sluggy
yeah, it's
slug.
just it's the worst.
It is bad. That and then when you have like a little corner that sticks in or whatever, and then you just can't, and
Like
then
a
you're
little rip,
you're just
and then it
messing
folds
with
over.
it.
Yeah.
You're just messing with it, and it just gets worse
won't
and
come
worse
out.
and worse.
Or you get a little speck underneath it where you
Yeah.
try and like, all right, rub it out a little
I've
bit.
had to literally leave work because I couldn't stand my eye. I mean,
Yeah.
I showed everybody else, and my eye was completely red.
Yeah.
Just beat red. All right, so biggest pet peeve.
I have certain words that are assigned to certain people that when they say it, then it just ticks me off on the inside. I try
So
not
there's a
to show
personal, and then there's a material. This is your personal.
it. Okay. Oh,
So-
there's
Or persona. People.
material.
Well,
No, people first.
but like, so you give them a nickname and then,
No.
or what? What is
No,
it?
like one example would be someone I know. Whenever she says the word judge or something,
Don't judge?
They just say the word wrong.
no.
Or
Whenever they
say
just
it
say the word
stupidly.
judge, anything that has to do with judging, then yeah, it ticks me off. Only when they
Okay.
say it though. No one else.
Okay, so each person just has a specific word that you don't like them to say it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for Timmy it'd be like.
Oh man, you must be really mad at me
I
right
don't
now.
know. You've been doing really good, though. You've been doing really good.
I didn't even notice. I was just picked a word. Okay, material. Huh. I don't know. It's kind of hard.
Yeah. That's just a thing that's annoying.
See, I can't think of the personal one, but I got the material
I
one
don't know.
down.
If it's a material thing and I'm kind of annoyed with it, I could possibly fix it, right?
Well, that doesn't matter. It's still something
Like
that's.
a crinkled up.
You can go ahead and do that. So crinkled up.
No, that's not it. But I know I have some things that.
Well, I'll say mine,
but I
and then
don't
you
remember.
tell me yours if you think of it. So my material pet peeve is when people don't put toilet paper rolls on the toilet paper
Oh, the right
dispenser.
way.
No, just on the
no.
dispenser. They just
Yeah.
leave it freaking on top.
Oh yeah, that's
Drives me
annoying.
insane. You're lazy.
Yeah,
Take
it
it
takes
and
5
put it on.
seconds. It takes 5 seconds
And
to
it
change
saves
the
me
roll of
time.
toilet paper.
I don't want to drop the paper roll and just have it roll across the bathroom, and then I have to reel it up. Mm-hmm. Every time I go home to my parents' house, my dad's house, every single time I have to put it on because I'm like, man, I can't deal with that. Mm-hmm. There's a dispenser. It's a reason why it's there. If you're not going to use a dispenser, don't have a freaking
it takes
dispenser.
5 seconds to change it. Just boop boop.
Yeah.
There it is. Boom. I had it where people set the toilet paper on top of the dispenser.
That's what I mean. Oh,
Just like right on top of it.
yeah. Well, they
They
set
don't
it
even
on top.
put it on. They just put it right on.
They just put it on top. That's what ticks
Come
me
on.
off. Yeah. And then personal wise, probably when someone thinks that they know it all, and they don't take authority at all,
Like you can't tell them what to do.
no matter
Or
what.
they won't take anyone's
Well, they'll
advice.
rebel against everything I say.
Yeah.
Sir. Yeah. Yep. All right. Find anything for material?
I'm just gonna pick something like baggy pants.
Baggy pants.
Baggy pants.
Baggy pants.
All right.
Like
so
you
some-
wearing baggy pants, or you seeing people wearing baggy pants?
Me wearing baggy pants and
Yeah.
seeing it.
Seeing
I don't
people's
mind.
pants on
they
the
don't
ground.
need to do that, but me wearing them, that really ticks me off.
Yeah.
Pants on the
for me,
ground ticks me
normal
off.
I need
pants.
something at waistline.
Normal pants are baggy for me. They're just like it's way too. My legs are too small for them, and so they're just like
Oh, I'm
I gotta
fine with
get
leg
like
bagging,
slim
but
or
when they don't fit.
oh yeah.
You have to wear a belt all the time. Oh,
Yeah.
another thing that ticks me off is people when they drive down a small little stretch of road and every single time they go by you, they have to floor it as hard as they can. I'm like,
Oh.
that guy thinks he's cool.
Oh yeah. Like
Oh,
oh
he
yeah,
thinks
you're
he's
cool,
so
dude.
cool.
Yeah.
I had a guy yesterday.
So road rage.
I had a guy yesterday that I was just delivered my pizza, and he walks up. He's got a cigarette in hand. He's carrying his little dog, whatever, his big dog. And he walks up to my car and tells me to roll down the window. And I roll down the window, and then he says, "Hey, you got any pizzas for sale?" Like in your car, you're just holding them.
Yeah, I
Like,
just got I've got
no.
some pizzas in the back. I was just waiting for people to
come and ask for it.
just come and ask for some pizza. Sure,
I was like-
I'm a pizza vending machine.
Yeah,
Freaking
well,
what?
I was like, well, no. And he's like, well, you have anything that's kind of relatively cheap? I was like, well, we have the lineup deal right now where it's like
Yeah, but you
medium
gotta
one topping
call
pizzas,
Pizza. You
$5.
don't pay- you don't buy it from me.
Yeah. Then he's
Yeah.
like, well, how much is it going to cost then? I said, yeah, you can get two medium one topping for $5 a piece for $10, which is the minimum driver limit for delivery. You have to have $10 more, over $10. And he's like, well, I just want one. I'm like, well, then you're gonna spend like $12 on a pizza because one is more expensive than two one toppings right now because it's a deal. He's like, oh, well, I don't have a car right now and I just don't want to spend $10. Well, then that sucks. You ain't getting pizza.
Yeah.
I'm like, goodbye. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, Tim. Or Stetson.
Yeah, you were next.
Might as well do your own question.
Might as well. Okay.
There's 2 questions left. We'll finish this up.
So, in which one of these situations would someone have to pay you the most in order for you to do?
And we'll rate them too. Let's rate
So,
them.
Okay.
number 1, cut off your big toe. 2, get one of your front top teeth pulled.
Why front top
3,
teeth?
Because those are the most visible
They're
ones.
the most visible.
Okay.
Yeah, you use them. Eat a 6-inch earthworm, still alive.
Speak up a little bit.
Strangle a cat to death, or live in Kansas for the rest of your life.
Because living in Kansas is terrible.
You can still move around.
I
You
could
just
get
gotta
I
live
could get
there.
paid a lot of money to live in Kansas and then just have vacations all the time.
Yeah. So,
But yeah, like
you
Give
want me
a
to go
price
first?
for
You wanna
each
go
one of
first?
those if you want to.
price. Oh, I couldn't put a price on them.
Well, you could do kind of what you'd want, and then like a ranking system. So, for
I don't know.
instance,
I think
I'll just start. So, I think the number one thing I wouldn't do, or cut off your big toe. I would need enough to replace that toe and like way more. So, like, I probably. Man, money's a lot. That's the thing. I can't say $1 million. I probably would do it for $500K.
Really? Cut off your big toe.
Maybe $750K. I'll just get it replaced right away.
Make sure it's
It would be a clean cut. And just get it
But
replaced.
get it replaced though. How do you just get it replaced?
I mean, if it's a clean cut, you might be able to attach it back on, sew it back on, and stuff like that. Get some stem cells on my bones, replace them. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe a couple million then. 5-6 million.
I couldn't put a price on any of them, but
The next one. Strangling a cat to death. That'd be a bad one for me. Even more than pulling my tooth.
really?
Yeah, I would have a problem with that just because I love cats. I mean, unless it ticked me off, but if it was just a nice, cute little kitty cat.
Yeah.
So let's say cut your big toe off, $2 million, okay, and then we'll go strangle a cat. Like, man, I would do it for money though. I mean, this is the sucky part about it. I wouldn't want to do it, but I would probably do it for freaking man. I don't want to be unrealistic. Like,
What do you mean unrealistic?
$2
million for
$2 million? No. $2 million for freaking killing a cat? No.
You wouldn't take $2 million?
No, I would totally take it.
Oh yeah.
I would totally take it. That's the thing.
I don't know what the minimum amount was.
Minimum amount
Would be.
I wouldn't know what that.
Dude, probably in the tens of thousands. $10,000.
So which one would someone have to pay the most for you?
Big toe.
Just to
Okay.
be
Big toe.
What about living in Kansas for the rest
dude,
of your life?
you know what, bro?
You need enough money to live for the rest of your life, right?
Well, no,
I mean, unless you just wanna live in Kansas.
You got to live in Kansas. Freaking give me $1 million. I'd be happy. No, I would live in Kansas for $500K.
Really?
Yeah, buy myself a nice house.
Yeah, but
Boom,
then
instant paid off house.
But then you have to live in Kansas
Yeah,
for the
I
rest
would
of
just
your
make
life.
a living in Kansas. Work in Kansas. It's not that big of a difference.
it seems like it sucks.
Eat a 6-inch worm would be the easiest one of all of them.
Oh yeah, I do that for like $1,000.
$1,000.
Yeah.
Friggin', it doesn't say how you have to eat it. I'd fry it up.
I'd do it for 50.
I'd
No, he
take
said
it.
live.
Yeah.
He said live.
No, it says eat a 6-inch
well, he
worm.
said live when he read it.
Live?
Yeah.
Dude, freaking
Just raw. Boom.
Raw,
Pow.
boom, dude, $100.
$100?
150 bucks.
Okay.
6 inches is a long.
Get one of your top teeth pulled off, a couple thousand.
Yeah.
So in like money wise, and then a cat. Did I say the cat? How much did I
Yeah,
say
you
for
already
the
said the cat. You said like $10,000 or something.
Let's go 20.
Okay.
So we're gonna go cut off my big toe, then Kansas, then cat, teeth, worm.
Okay.
This was in my writing class, by the way.
Yeah. I don't know. I think the big toe would probably be either big toe or Kansas would be the first one for me.
Okay.
I'd get paid a lot of money for that.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. If I see that's how much I would like to get paid for like things.
Yeah.
I would like
How
to
much
get
would
paid
you reasonably
$1,000
allow?
to eat a 6-inch earthworm, but I would probably do it for less if someone actually had the money and offered it to me. Sure, I'd do it for
$100.
under $500 for sure.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't freaking know. I don't even know if I could rank them. They're all just different and
That's the
bad.
point. No. All right, go ahead, Ted.
I picked living in Kansas
As the
for,
number one?
for my number one because I would need someone to pay me probably $100,000 a year for the rest of my life, just to live comfortably and have like a fully
Just to live comfortably.
and to have fully
It's really comfortable.
fully paid off and furnished house.
Oh well, I mean, houses in Kansas are really cheap too.
Like
you
never
could
mind.
get-
I can get a trailer.
Well, I mean, you
so
could
you're
get
asking way more than
you
100,000.
could get a
Well, I
regular
actually
house
said
on like an acre or
200,000
half
on
an
my
acre
assignment,
for like
but-
50 grand. Like they're really cheap. Well, like a foreclosed one, like
Okay.
on auction
Yeah.
or something. But like probably like like from a real estate agency or something like that.
Nobody likes
It'd be more.
Kansas.
But yeah, because location is a big part of how much
Montana's just that great.
a house could cost. Yeah, and that's why it's going up here because a lot of people want to move in, and it's a good location.
California is go home. Okay, what about next one?
Going down would be cut off big toe, get one of my front top teeth pulled, strangle a cat, and then eat it earthworm.
How much would you eat an earthworm for?
I said $50.
How much would you do a cat for?
For a cat, ugh.
That's the only morally bad one.
Depends on if it was like a stray cat or if it was like someone's
That's
family
what I'm
pet.
saying. If it was a family pet, a cute little your cat, right off the bat.
Okay, I don't have a cat, so
No,
I
but I mean, like if you had just some awesome cat, like for me, Theodore. No,
Yeah.
that'd be so hard.
yeah.
I don't know. It'd have to be much more than just pocket money right then and there. But
Because that's the only one that has a moral problem.
Yeah,
Everything else
probably.
has no moral problem.
Yeah, it's just what you do to yourself.
Yeah. That's the only one that results in someone else,
Something dying.
else suffering.
Yeah.
Mom says, what did you have on the paper?
My paper?
Yeah.
Well, you just picked the one, right? The most one. And you didn't rank them, right?
I just picked the most one. We
Okay,
didn't
so you
rank
said 8,000 for the cat?
8,000 for a cat. It'd buy me
Alright.
a pretty nice car.
yeah.
I wouldn't get you that nice of a car.
It'd be a decent one.
It'd be okay.
I could start paying off a really nice car. I don't
Yeah.
know.
You can put a down payment on a brand new one for sure.
Alright.
But
Who wants to buy brand new cars? It's a waste
that's
of
the thing.
money.
They depreciate so
They
fast.
do. As soon as you drive out
Like
of the...
3 or 4 years, it's half the price.
Yep. Alright, last question. Finishing up here. Go ahead, Tim.
All right. If there was anything you could have changed in the past, career choice, schooling choice, friendship choice, how would you have changed it?
I would have never been friends with Timothy.
Ooh, ouch.
That hurts me right where I live. No.
Literally. You
all right, go
out
ahead.
of the house. Wait, is that your answer?
No, go.
Okay. If I could have changed anything, I would have changed it to where I could be in a pretty good gymnastics program for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
So gymnastics, I like to repeat everything you say.
Me,
Just 'cause-
I probably just would have either gone to high school or
yeah.
just finished it on time.
Yeah, you could have went to high school and
Good.
finished it.
Go to
that turned
public
into a
school.
bunch
I
of crap.
told you to go to the... I
Oh,
tried
yeah.
tried convincing your dad.
I wanted to, but my
go to
parents didn't want me
college.
to.
I mean,
and
you
I was
still
like,
got time.
Fine, whatever.
I would have... man, I would not have changed my whole like foreign exchange student thing. I probably would have went to Japan instead, although I love my family in Italy.
They were really cool. Yeah. Great.
I probably would have continued, like, played football in sophomore year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I shouldn't have not played softball. Football, I mean, because actually, no, I know what I would have done. I would have continued on with baseball.
Yeah.
Because I feel I felt I was pretty good at baseball. I just didn't want to play it because my eyes sucked, and I blamed it. So I because I played 9 years of baseball, and then I just stopped because I couldn't see the ball when I would swing at it, and so I stopped my first year of majors. I would have continued on, see if I could have gone somewhere with it.
Yeah. I liked baseball for, or played baseball for a few years, but it wasn't something that I was like, man, I really like it or whatever. It just, it was okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't that good at it, so I was fine with not doing it.
All right, is that everything?
I think that's all of them. Yeah.
That has been this episode of.
We're right at an hour.
Yeah.
Right at an hour and
No
8
reply
minutes.
from Dad.
But then we had
Yeah.
another
Oh
third.
shoot! We never did get the free.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he got it.
He got it.
Hey,
He got it.
Hey. Okay, here we go. So, Dad's common sense of the week. Da-da-da-da-da. Okay. Never trust your dog to watch your food, or when your dad is mad and asks you, "Do I look stupid?" Don't answer him. I thought you already did that one.
I don't think so.
So the first one.
So the first one, never trust your dog to watch your food.
Alrighty.
Yeah. Unless you're Old Yeller, and then you say, "Don't eat the meat or I'll kill you, dog," and the dog just looks at the meat.
What?
You see that? You ever seen the movie Old Yeller?
I probably watched it when I was like 5 years old.
He like
and that was it.
he gets
don't
Old
remember
Yeller
anything
and he's
about
trying
it.
to train him, and he sets him down because he's trying to give an excuse to kill the dog.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
the
okay.
dog sits right by these butchered deer, and he like puts it out
Nice.
just to make sure.
I just get that movie and Where the Red Fern Grows are like the same movie for me.
Yeah.
They're so good. They're so good. I love
They're
And-
both good. I haven't seen Red
I
Fern
just remember
Grows
it
in a long time.
scared me
I
a
like it
lot
a lot.
when it was like nighttime and then the cougar came and stuff. Yeah. I was really young.
Well, Old
Now
Yeller
it's scared.
was
that was a big
Old
story.
Yeller was the boars.
Okay.
The pigs, and then
Okay.
he goes rabid.
Didn't he get bit by like a wolf?
I don't know.
He got hit by the boars, which hurt him a lot, and then he got healed or whatever, and he was working with it, and then he got attacked by the wolves, which made him a rabid dog.
The rabbit was scary. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know anything.
I forget the red.
I don't
the red
remember
fern
anything
grows.
about
It was
Old
with
Yeller.
2 bloodhounds and a kid coon hunting.
Yeah.
All about coon hunting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Sad ending.
well, this has been the TNM podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed us talking about stuff.
Yeah.
We'll be back at it again in 2 weeks or a week after next week. Although I might be in the middle of a play, actually. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
Because I have my plays the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd of May. So, yeah. Thank you guys for listening. This has been your host, Tyrell Miller.
Stetson Miller.
Tim.
Yeah, boys. All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and clap it out. We out. See you later.